Welcome to the Growth Pod. Today we're checking in one-on-one to share some lessons that I've learned lately in my business. I'm your host, Angela Frank. I'm a growth marketer and entrepreneur with a track record of generating multi-million-dollar revenue for clients. In 2022, I founded the Growth Directive, a marketing consultancy that helps brands generate sustainable revenue through marketing. On the Growth Pod, I, along with some of the coolest experts in business, share tips designed to help you bootstrap a business you love. So, if you're like me and you love learning everything about business growth, then you've come to the right place. Since starting this podcast 6 months ago, I've had a lot of change in my business, and I'm excited to share that with you all today. For context, outside of this podcast, my marketing consultancy is my main business, and that's where I help health and wellness brands solve complex marketing problems. On average, my work with clients is on a per project basis, and I generally charge between 5 and 6 figures for the work that I do with them. But it wasn't until recently that I felt like I was in a really good place for my business, and a lot of the work that I've been doing over the past 6 months is really what led me here. With that out of the way, let's jump into the 3 things that I'm doing differently in my business. The first thing that I'm doing differently is having an even deeper focus on my niche and my ICP. This is something that's really foundational to a marketing strategy, right? Of course, you want to know who your customer is. But the thing that I'm doing differently is having an obsessive understanding of who my customers are before they buy from me and what motivates them to actually go through and purchase my services. So to do this, I asked myself a few questions and I took some time aside to really dive into the motivations behind my customer. For example, I asked, what struggles does my customer encounter on a daily basis? When my customer has a moment of peace to unwind, what are they talking about? When my customer is making a purchase for a product like mine, what are their key concerns? I have a whole list of like 10 to 15 questions that I went through, and everything ends with the question, what concerns does my customer still have after making a purchase? So this is a really great way for you to understand who your customer is, what they're looking for when they're in that research phase of their buying journey, but also it helps you identify any gaps in your onboarding funnel or any sort of follow-up emails you make after a customer or a client purchases from you. And this is a really great way to make sure that that whole experience from the time a prospect learns about you to the time they become a customer is super seamless for them. The second thing I'm doing differently in my business is ditching the paid ads. Now, this is something that's a little bittersweet since a lot of what I do is running profitable paid ads for my clients. However, the reason that I am ditching the paid ads is because I have a limited capacity of clients that I can actually bring on. And so for me, it makes more sense to invest the money that I was spending on paid ads in things like content marketing, making sure my website is right. I'm also doing something that I'll talk about in point number 3 that I'm moving a little bit of this budget to as well. So it's not that paid ads aren't profitable. It's that for me, I get enough clients coming in just through being visible online that I don't really need to run them for my business at this time. Now, in the future, I definitely will consider bringing back paid ads for my business. But right now, like I said, it's really just a capacity thing for me. And the third thing I'm doing differently, the thing that I just teased, is that I am writing a book. So one of the cool things about writing this podcast is I get to talk to some of the coolest experts in marketing and business and learn right alongside all of you. So even though I, am a marketer by trade, there's so many different parts of marketing that I've been able to learn about just by talking to these different experts for the podcast. And one of the things that continues to come up, we have a couple episodes coming out on this topic, which is writing a book and the value of becoming an author for your business. And I am trying to take everything that I'm learning and implement it in my business. And so one of those things is writing a book. The book is going to be all about how you can create a marketing ecosystem for your business and make sure that all of your marketing is really working together. The number one way I'm able to create efficiencies for my clients and make sure that their marketing is profitable for them is really just making sure that everything is connected together. Because when you have all of your marketing functions connected, and what I mean is you're not just like, oh, well, I send emails. Oh, well, I do social media. Oh, well, I do. You want them all to be working together. and acting almost like a living, breathing organism and ecosystem. That's the number one way I'm able to create efficiencies for my clients. And I am going to share exactly how I do that in this book. So if that is interesting to you, the book will be out on July 15th, and there will be a link in the show notes if you'd like to join the waitlist. If you join the waitlist, you will not only get early access on release day, but you will get some awesome discounts. And most importantly, you will get some resources that are not available anywhere else. So even if you're not interested in the book, I highly recommend signing up just for those resources because I think they're going to be super helpful for you in your business. And of course, everything does work hand in hand with the book. So you will be able to learn these things right now. And then once you get the book, you will be able to build on that foundational knowledge. So those are the big three things that have really changed my business these past 6 months. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you liked it, leave us a review on whatever platform that you're listening to this on. It really helps us help other entrepreneurs just like you. But I really just appreciate you listening, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Hey, Angela here. My new book just came out and I want you to have it for free. The book is called Your Marketing Ecosystem: How Brands Can Market Less and Sell More. In the book, I break down the exact system I use to help my clients significantly reduce acquisition costs, improve their ad efficiency, find new high growth marketing channels, and most importantly, create profitable marketing strategies. So, if you're a small business owner looking to cut through the noise and invest in high impact marketing channels, or a medium to large organization who wants to understand why your marketing is underperforming and how you can create a profitable marketing strategy, this book is for you. The strategies in this book have changed the profitability of my clients' marketing strategies, and I know they can do the same for you. To start implementing them in your business today for free, visit yourbrandevolved.com/free book. When you get the book, you're not only getting the exact roadmap that I use to create profitable ecosystems, but you're also getting access to the resource portal that I've put together as an exclusive gift for readers of the book. The portal has swipe files, tool and tech recommendations, and other resources designed to help you create a profitable marketing strategy. There's absolutely no cost for those resources. You get access to them when you get the book. So what are you waiting for? Visit yourbrandevolved.com/free book and get your copy today for free.